Hello guys, it's me, your favorite YouTuber, Super Duper Dog, and today I am making a video on a topic that I was thinking about for a long time, which is a Paladins topic, and it is on people who made the character whose name is Maeve. I think, by my personal opinion, that Maeve is one of the ugliest characters, especially some of her skins, and especially the Temple Raider ones. Oh, those are horrible. I want to throw up, and their voices sound like they hadn't cleared their throat in like 15 years. So yeah, I just want those skins deleted so bad. I mean, they won't delete them, but I mean, like, at least update them. At least make like a temple, I don't know, Egyptian Maeve. Don't make it like a weird cat. But yeah, so I just want to talk about the type of people that play for Maeve a lot. So I think overall there are two different types of people who play for Maeve. There's that 1% percentage of people, which are the people who don't play Maeve. I mean, like, they don't play Maeve that well. They usually have a pretty high level, like 20 or 30. They do have the title usually if they own it, and I mean, yeah, they're usually really nice people, and they usually just make a lot of characters. Like, I sometimes play Maeve. But the second type is the type that I'm going to be talking about, which is the awful type. They usually have Maeve around level 60 to level like 80, sometimes even higher. And they are usually the meanest people, and they always have a Maeve skin, usually the weirdest Maeve skins. And I mean, like, if you just see someone with a Maeve skin on, and it's like a Maeve skin that isn't like the Merrymaker, which looks like normal Maeve, and you can just buy it for a couple crystals, or not the Vagrant, or sometimes, I mean, the Alley Cat, usually they use it, but if it's something like the Vagrant or the Normal or something, I mean, then there's probably like a small chance that they're one of these people. But if they have like a skin like the Rave, or I don't know, one of those rare Maeve skins, and yeah, or the Demonette. So yeah, I'm gonna share one experience that I can tell you. So I was playing a game, and the game, they accidentally had 3 supports, and 3 supports isn't the best for payload, so it kind of sucked. And then there was this Maeve main, and everyone in the chat was telling her, please be a tank, or frontline as you now call it. And Maeve's like, she just doesn't say anything, and then she just becomes Maeve. Like, literally, we didn't need a flank at that moment. We had 3 healers and 1 damage. We literally needed like a tank. So Maeve was like, nah, I don't want to be a tank. I want to be Maeve because she's my main. And I mean, she didn't even say anything. She just decided to be Maeve at the end of the character selection. And then we're like, why didn't you pick anyone like Ruckus or like Inara? Like, it would be even fine if you picked someone really trashy. Even if you picked Ruckus, I mean, like, Ruckus is a pretty bad champion, unless you're like really good at him. That's like really hard because he's a beginner champion, and really hard to play beginner champions if you're not a beginner. But yeah. And then as the run was going on, we obviously lost. We're actually really close to winning because we had some pros on our team, but we lost because we didn't have a tank because that stupid Maeve decided to pick a flank. When, I mean, like, literally some of the healers could play flanks and stuff. Like, you can play support as a flanks-ish, sort of, because, I mean, literally they're basically flanks, but they can heal. And there were literally 3 supports, so 2 of them could play flanks or something, I don't know. But, I mean, Maeve just decides to pick the flank, and yeah, stupid. And then at the end of the game, when we lose, Maeve's like, oh my goodness, you guys are so stupid, in the chat. And you're like, why didn't you guys pick tank? 3 healers, 1 damage, 1 flank. Haha, you guys are so stupid. Maeve, you were the one who picked the flank when you didn't need a flank. How come you're blaming all of us? I mean, yes, all the supports did auto lock, like, or what I call, which is basically when they right away pick the champion that they want without even thinking. But I mean, we could have won with 3 supports, 1 damage and 1 tank. Like, that would have been perfectly fine. We might have actually won. Plus, we had some really experienced people, and that Maeve was just like the stupidest person in the game. They were like kept dying, and yeah. So usually people who main Maeve are either really nice, but the second type, they're usually really toxic. They have high levels and stuff, and I mean, I just hate them. I know that y'all are gonna hate me if you made Maeve and you're like one of those people who have like level 100 Maeve with like a really weird skin, but I mean literally, why do you guys literally main okay, I just don't understand it. I mean, like, you don't care if you're gonna lose or not, you just want to be Maeve. Like, even if there were like 15 flanks and one of every other thing except for tank, you would still be Maeve, who is a flank, even though you can't have that many people in one game. So yeah, this is not just to say you guys are stupid, I want you to stop playing Paladins. No, just, I mean, literally, there's so many good champions except for Maeve in the game, and there are literally so many champions that you can play as a tank or as a support or as a damage if you need one. I think you can. I mean, flanks and damages are basically the same thing. Supports are sort of the same thing. Supports are really similar to flanks, but they can also heal people. But I mean, a tank, it's just something really important if you're playing Onslaught. I mean, if it were a team deathmatch, then we might have won, but it was an Onslaught game, and that sucked. So yeah. And I'm just saying, guys, just pick a different champion. You can play Maeve, yeah, but just play it if you need a flank, and if you're like, let's say you're going, let's say, I don't know, there's like no flank, and you have a team that probably will need a Maeve in it, then yeah, you can play Maeve, but just don't do it, like, even if you need something. So yeah. Also, I'm only mentioning the stuff that they do in Paladins, how rude they are, how high level they are, how they think of themselves as superior, and how everyone else is just a little bug to them that they can step on and smush and blame everything on them. But I mean, like, this isn't really a hate letter to you guys. I'm just saying, you guys, Maeve mains, there are so many good champions in the game, and you can be a very favored user. You can be maybe like popular. You can make a lot of people's day if you play a game and you win a game, even in ranked. I don't really play ranked, I don't know how it works, but if you win a game in ranked, then like someone could be happy. But if you just play Maeve, no matter what, I've seen recordings of I've seen video recordings where people just randomly decide to pick Maeve in ranked games, no matter what. They just decide to pick Maeve. Like, there's literally a flank, and I know that you're supposed to have 2 tanks in it. There's supposed to be an off tank and a point tank, and they just decide to pick Maeve. Like, there's already a flank. So yeah, I mean, and then there are also lower levels, but I mean, yeah. So I'm gonna just, if you guys are some of those people, just stop. Just like be a normal Paladin player. You can win so many more games if you don't pick that stupid Maeve, no matter what. Like, I see so many videos, so many recordings. I don't have a recording of that match, but I mean, I see so many recordings and things where people show how horrible that Maeve was. Like, literally when they pick Maeve no matter what. I mean, yes, Maeve is a okay champion. I sometimes play Maeve too, but I mean, I don't play her 24/7. I do have level 19 Maeve, but that doesn't mean that I'm one of those people. Like, I only play Maeve because, I mean, I didn't know that Eevee was so good. Because, I mean, I remember starting as Eevee and I was complete trash because I was a complete beginner when I started in 2018, and now I'm playing Eevee again and she's good. So yeah, I don't really need to play Maeve or Emoji. So yeah, guys, just keep in mind, this is why I get, if I ever just make a video about me playing Paladins, just normally playing, if there's a Maeve, I'm just gonna be angry. I'm just gonna be angry at that person that they randomly decided to be Maeve. I mean, if we don't have a flank and like there's no flank, and then I mean, like, Maeve's a good choice, and yeah, why would I be mad? I don't care if there's a Maeve or not, but I mean, guys, so yeah, this video is really short. It's only like 3 minutes long, as I can see on my recorder. But I mean, you can just keep on chilling and watching the gameplay, because it's not the best gameplay, because I mean, I try to record a lot of games and Paladins, but I mean, it's in the morning. It's like pretty early in the morning when I did that, and I mean, because the one that I'm gonna play is pretty early. I did it in the morning, so I mean, I'm not the best, and plus I'm not that good of a player, but I mean, yeah, enjoy the Eevee gameplay if you stay, and if you don't, then I just hope you enjoy this video, and I hope you consider and leave it in mind that Maeve, I mean, this is why I hate people who main Maeve, even though you probably don't know that. Also, I will be posting Roblox content soon if you want. But, I mean, if you just click on this video randomly, then I mean, like, yeah, I post a lot of, I'm going to be posting a lot of Paladins content, a lot of content from different video games, which you'll see soon, and yeah, enjoy!